Hey guys, Joan with Little Prince. I'm here with Mark. He's our Director of Business Development here
Hi.
at Little Prince. We're standing in one of our brand new greenhouses built by GK Machine, and we wanted to talk about that today.
So GK Machine engineers these houses, and we actually build them ourselves. I do want to say before we go too far that GK has not asked us to make this video.
Right, we're not being paid to say any
but
of this.
I do. It's a great company, and my experience in horticulture is that I can't do my job without a lot of really good companies that build the things that we need to have to grow plants. And so obviously greenhouses is a huge thing.
And GK is a local company to us. They're in Donald, Oregon. And some of the special things about this greenhouse are what, Mark?
So one of the things I love about it is that there is not one sliver of wood in this greenhouse, I guess, except that our electrical panels, if you've got a pan over here, Clark, we mounted the electrical panels on a piece of pressure treated plywood. But
typically, this is wood in a traditional greenhouse.
So they have figured out a way. They make these 2x4 side rails. So so this is an innovative thing that GK is doing. The material that they use to build is all domestically sourced, so we haven't had any big supply chain issues with it, even though, I mean, steel is obviously very expensive right now, so it's not a great time to be building greenhouses, but you build them when you need them, right? Sorry, we have a heater coming on here. So we build with 6-foot spacing of our bow spacing. We don't get exceptional snow loads here.
Let's walk down this way.
We don't get exceptional snow loads here in the Willamette Valley. So if you live in a place that has a high snow load, you could move those to 5-foot spacing if you need to. But these things, we've had a foot of snow. This Gothic arch style will shed snow. So I don't think it would be a problem really to have 6-foot spacing anywhere in the U.S., frankly. We're choosing to put trusses on every other bow, the one that goes across here. Mostly it helps with snow load, and it also gives us a place to attach things to. So we have this nifty rolling hose system that we designed here at Little Prince. So it just, we grab a hose, and so I don't like hoses laying on the ground, and so
and our crew loves this too.
So
if you're watering, this makes it so much easier.
This is a system that we invented here, and it really works nicely. If you need information on where to get the parts for this stuff, just email me and I'd be happy to share that information with you.
Mark at littleprinceoforegon.com is the email.
So let's just walk down through and you can just kind of show them the overall structure here.
Sure.
I love this Gothic arch. It's high enough that there's a lot of volume inside this greenhouse, and so we have 6 circulating fans in it here that we get great air circulation, and I'll show you in a little while on another video how the sidewalls of this house will roll up as it gets really hot.
Which is awesome. It's such a labor saver.
And they have multiple wind braces throughout the greenhouse. There's on both ends and in the middle. So this is a 30 by 200 foot. And
this is the wind brace you're speaking about,
so that's
right here.
that's the wind brace there. And so it's designed so that these things are engineered for almost hurricane force winds. And we can have pretty high winds in the Willamette Valley. I mean, I've seen 90 miles an hour here. So, and these houses, it would be no problem whatsoever. The last thing we'll look at is the end wall.
And also important, look how happy the plants are in this house.
Yeah, I guess that is the big thing, right? So we build our end walls out of 2x2 inch steel tubing, square steel tubing. This is not something, we buy the materials from GK Machine, but we build these end walls. They make an end wall kit. I've decided it's easier for us to actually just build the end walls, and so we're using a lot of like tie plates and just little things that we buy at Home Depot to put this all together. You could weld this too if you want to weld the end frames. But so it makes a great place to attach polycarbonate. This is double wall polycarbonate. The doors are sliding doors. And Clark, if you come outside, you can see the track here. So we get this round track from GK, and they actually make the header up on top there that is bent to hold the track, and this piece on the door frame seals it tightly so that when the door is closed, you get a really nice tight closure. So, yeah, I mean, everything just works really well. When I build a greenhouse, I want to build it and not have to come back and maintain it all the time.
Right.
Or, these things are going to last for probably longer than I'm.
Don't say that. But
Maybe not.
Time.
Yeah, they're going to last a long time. Yeah. So, and that devoting our time to new products and growing rather than having to fix things is priceless.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, we really appreciate you, GK, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I think it's really interesting and informative. So thanks, Mark.
Yeah.